Hi, I've been hesitant to make this video and I'm not sure I should make it because I've tried this 3 times, and if you see it in bits and pieces, it's because sometimes I press the button and it doesn't work. At other times it does work when I don't want it to work, so I record things that are like me walking. Anyway, so this was a vision that I had a few nights ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I'm not sure, while I was falling asleep. And it happened in a split second, but it took me days to understand it. And I'm still not sure I understood it completely. So I'll just pass it on to you. It sounds crazy, I know. It was a magic toolkit. I saw this yellow, luminous, glowing backpack, and I understood that inside this backpack are some tools, some magic tools that you can use for anything in life, just to make magic, really. So let's see what was inside, and then make with it what you want, okay? The first thing I saw was a thread of light. All these items were like they had a light inside, they had their own energy, and they were all glowing, sparkling, and beautiful. So I saw this thread of light, and I understood as I saw it that if you see something broken outside of you, if you feel better, if you feel that something is broken, if you feel that yourself needs to be mended somehow, or a situation is broken, just imagine taking this thread of light and gently, slowly, everything needs to be slow for some reason, gently and slowly, while breathing calmly and deeply, draw the thread as if you were mending a sock. So you need to feel for the part that is frayed and go in and out with this thread, and watch the light passing through the holes that you're making with the thread and merging together the two parts. So you must really see and feel that the two parts that were frayed, that were open, that were broken, are getting together again, and they're merging, and they're whole again. So this is the first thing that I saw. The second thing that I saw was a little globe with a flame inside. And I got the message that this is something that you can use with fear or grief. So you take what the essence of the fear or the grief is, and imagine putting it into the globe, in the flame, in the fire, and then you see it transform. And the message was that death becomes birth again, and you can watch that transformation by putting this idea, this emotion into the globe. And then it's like I saw that stone becomes steam for some reason, I don't know, and ash becomes starlight, and so fear gets dissolved and grief gets transformed. And then I saw a droplet. It was like a still drop of water inside a little bottle. It was like floating midair. And I understood that this drop of water is important if you feel stuck for some reason in your life. And I feel stuck most of my life, so it's quite useful for me. And then I understood that there are 2 ways to use this droplet of water. The first way you can use it is to imagine that you can put this drop of water over a blockage, over something that is stuck and feels stuck. Or if you're feeling heavy, the whole body is feeling heavy, you can put it on your heart. And as you put this drop of water over the blockage, that starts moving again. This is the power of that drop of water. So if you're feeling stuck in your life, you can simply imagine that you're drinking the drop of water and you become flow again. You get moving again. And I understood that as each of us is all of us, and one soul is the whole universe, the same way one drop of water is the whole ocean. And that is why just one drop of water can get you into flow again and can make you flow again, because it's like you drink one drop of water and you are the ocean. So you are the river that flows, you are the stream that moves forever. Then there are 2 more tools. I'll try to be quick. Another one, the 4th one I think, is a tuning fork made of light. So I saw this tuning fork as something that can harmonize and realign something that's something that is misaligned or out of balance. And so if you feel that something is not harmonized, if you feel that your own chakras, for example, are misaligned, or if you feel that a space like the room that you're in is out of balance for some reason, you can imagine using this fork of light and making it vibrate against anything, any object that you can come up with, even your hand, and see the light shaking and vibrating. And you can imagine the walls of the room you're in resonating with this fork, okay? And slowly everything realigns, and slowly your chakras get one over the other in a perfect line. And then the last tool, which is probably the most important one, is the one that I understood the least when I saw it, and which took me longer to really understand. But this is it. It's the seed of everything. It was a glowing seed because everything glows in that backpack. And this seed is for anything you might need. So even if you don't know what you want to grow, what you want to transform, you can use this seed this way. Imagine that your inner world, inside of you, everything is dark. You must really imagine planting the seed in the soil inside of you, okay? In this dark, dark soil. And this little spark will start growing the more you water it. So you must get back to it every day. I don't know for how long. It might be a week, it might be a month. That is up to you. But imagine watering the seed and seeing it sprout and seeing it grow. And little by little, you might actually understand what the seed is growing into. Or if you have a clear intention, put that intention into the seed and then see that intention grow into something and manifest a reality inside of you first and then outside. And this was the main message. You must grow it inside if you want to see it outside. But remember that your intention is very, very important here. So if you plant with fear, you will see a thorn come up. If you plant with love, you will see a rose blossoming. So this is it. These were the 5 tools that I saw. Don't call me crazy, I know already. Do with it what you want. I will work on this for longer because I need more days to really understand what I saw. But yeah, that's it. I hope it will be useful for you somehow. Let me know if it makes anything happen.